Everybody, Christie Korth here from Happy and Healthy Wellness TV. Broadcasting live from my kitchen. Normally you guys see me in my office, but right now I'm taking a little bit of a leave of absence to take care of my own health problems. So this is kind of interesting actually. Me going through some of the health challenges I'm going through, late stage Lyme disease dysautonomia, not being able to keep food down has been a little bit of a challenge for me. So I'm actually bringing you guys right into my home kitchen to kind of check out what I've been doing to get myself getting to feel better. So my remedy, I think, for everything, if you guys can check out here, this is one of my favorite things to make when I'm sick. You can see there's a chicken soup that I've made there. I like to put a lot of vegetables in my soups, and I also like to puree them if my stomach is bothering me. If you're anybody out there who has IBS, Crohn's, or colitis, it's a great way to be able to get some nutrition in without having to have your body waste energy to try to get the food out, which is something called peristaltic contraction. It's that movement through the food, through the intestines. So kind of, well, what did I put in the soup today? Started off with some organic olive oil. I find olive oil to be one of the best things to start with, particularly extra virgin. We like extra virgin because it's not refined and it's going to give you more omega-3s, so it's going to be more of a health benefit. I do usually recommend to use it on salads. Once you've started using it and cooking, it starts taking away some of that whole extra virgin quality it's got going on. Next ingredient that I put in, next three ingredients in, I forget what they're called in French because I'm not a classically trained chef, but I've worked with plenty of them. Is something, I think it's called a Trinity. We're going to use organic baby carrots in this particular case. I went ahead and used some onions, and then people always ask me what my refrigerator looks like at home, so you can kind of check it out down there. Down in this drawer here, you can't see it, but there is some organic celery that I threw in there as well. So kind of just zhuzhed that up, smushed it around the pan, got that going in there until that was softened a little bit, and we kind of caramelized the onion a bit, so this way we get the sweetness out of it. And then from there, add a little bit more extra virgin olive oil. I like to kind of season my food as I go along. I'm Italian. I was taught to cook by taste, not by measuring. So we have some sea salt here. Usually I use pink Himalayan sea salt. It just so happened this is the one that we had at the store today. We also went ahead and used some dill. I like to use fresh dill and a little bit of dried. That's my secret there I'm giving away to you. Makes it have a little bit more of that flavor there. And then I put a little bit of some fresh ground black pepper in there. So kind of mix that up. Went ahead and added some organic red potatoes as well as some turnips. I felt bad for the poor young lady at the grocery store. She looked at me. She did not know what this is. That happens to me frequently when I go to the grocery store, I find. People usually don't know some of the products, so I like to be able to educate people. So once I had all that kind of just chopped up, I kind of did just a fine chop on that and just got them all kind of into like a little bit of a square shape. Added that in, mixed it around for about another 10 minutes, let it soften up. And then here's my my secret ingredient. I don't have all day like most busy people do, or people like me who can't stand that long anymore, otherwise they pass out. So one of my favorite secret ingredients to use for my wonderfully stocked pantry there, as you can see, like everything is organic, is actually just boxed chicken broth. Is it the best thing under the sun? No, but at the same time, it is organic. It is definitely doesn't have any chemicals in it, and that's kind of what we're looking for. And it is still a good product. But my cat in the background, she's obviously knows that there's chicken cooking somewhere, and she's hungry. So she'll get some of this later without the onions in it. Basically what I did was I added 2 of those containers of chicken stock to this recipe here, and then I went ahead and cut up a whole pound of organic free-range chicken and put this in here. So you can let this cook. Usually it only takes about 45 minutes. I like to let this go down on a low simmer. You can see it's not even really boiling right now. I just have it kind of just hanging out, sitting around. Just to kind of get the flavors to meld together a little bit. And again, my way of trying to figure out if things are good is by taste. So we're going to check this out. Oh, bellissimo. So that's awesome. Came out great. It's got a nice balanced flavor to it, not too sweet, not too salty. And the good thing is you got a lot of nutrition content in here. Again, I'm having a hard time taking in solid foods right now, so the rest of my family will eat the soup looking like this, and it'll have all of these great big pieces of yummy food in there. I don't know how people can eat canned soup once they've gone to making their own soup. But this is just a really great way to get a lot of nutrition in. A lot of B-complex vitamins. You got a lot of all of the antioxidant vitamins floating around in there. And I threw a ton of parsley in there. Parsley is great for a couple of reasons. One, it obviously makes the soup taste better. But two, the other great thing that parsley has the benefit of is it actually freshens your breath. So, I don't know, if you're in a place sometime, the next time you notice somebody has stinky breath, I don't know why you would have parsley in your bag rather than gum, but you could offer that to them, and that actually helps out with that. Parsley is considered a dark green leafy vegetable. Pressy just agreed with me down there about that. And one of the nice things about that is that means it contains all of the antioxidant vitamins. So vitamins A, C, E, D, E, K. You also have potassium, phosphorus, iron, magnesium, manganese, pretty much everything that people are lacking today in modern America. So thanks, guys, for joining me, and Pressy the cat down there who keeps meowing because she is smelling this loveliness. I wish you guys had smell-o-vision out there and you guys could smell what I was cooking. I appreciate you taking the time out to watch our show today. I'm currently right now not practicing because I'm taking care of myself, but you can certainly visit my website, www.happyandhealthywellness.com. We are looking to do research on late-stage Lyme disease and dysautonomia, so if you check out our website and click on the page Donate, you can see a little bit more about what's going on with my health situation and how I'm looking to help other people with both late-stage Lyme disease, dysautonomia, and epilepsy. I haven't forgotten any of my Crohn's colitis or my IBD patients. As you know, my first book, The IBD Healing Plan and Recipe Book, did win an award and is a bestseller. So if you hadn't had a chance to check that out, if you like the way that this looks today, there are 100 recipes that are free of the top 8 common allergens that I include in that book. So definitely go ahead and check it out. All right, guys, thanks again for hanging out in my kitchen with me, looking through my refrigerator. I know people are always curious and asking me, and now you guys can finally see what happens to me at home. I hope to be back to work soon and working with all of my clients. Miss all of you guys. Mwah. Have a good evening, everybody, and take care.